So if you're a seller and you have a leased something with either a leased solar system or a leased water softener or something that's leased in the home, make sure you address it in the contract.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
I want to talk about UCCs. Well, first of all, what is a UCC? What does that do? What is that about?
It basically means that somebody or a company has personal property that is attached to your real property.
Right.
And they own it, and you are more than likely leasing it, borrowing it, using it. So they have a way that they file with the Clark County Recorders. It's a document that is registered, filed, recorded, and says that this company has something at that property.
Gotcha.
Again, high dollar tickets, solar panels, because they usually run anywhere from $10,000 on up to
100. That may be
$100,000, depending on how big the house.
Easily, yeah.
So what happens with UCCs, and you know, they're filed and they have a time period.
They expire.
They do expire. So 5 years.
Okay.
From the date of filing, and you're starting to see a lot of those not be refiled right now.
Oops.
And the reason why is because think back, 2016, 17, 18 is when these came in.
A lot of solar systems got installed.
Solar. It was initially filed, and now they're not refiling them, and then partly because the company may have went out of business. Could have been a smaller company that doesn't know to refile, and we get into kind of a sticky situation with it because we don't want to alert everybody that, hey, this is here, and it's not our job to do that. As from the title standpoint, like, we're not going to call the solar company and say, oh, by the way, you didn't refile it.
Right.
That's their job. But it definitely, we have instances because the house has been sold and the solar wasn't transferred.
Oh.
Or the solar wasn't paid off, and now the solar company's contacting the old seller saying, I want payment.
Right.
Old seller's like, I'm done. Go talk to the new buyer.
Wow.
And the new buyer is like, well, I'm not agreeing to this. I didn't agree to it.
So if you're a seller and you have something with either a leased solar system or a leased water softener or something that's leased in the home, make sure you address it in the contract. Make sure your agent takes the time to address it in the contract to protect you from having to deal with that thing after the sale.
Right.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.